Hi, my name is Mike and I'm a worship pastor here at Emmanuel, and I'd like to invite you to join us in participating in Lent this year. Lent starts on February 22nd and it ends on the day before Good Friday. It's a practice that the church has done for centuries now, and we're doing it particularly this year with three specific focuses. So Lent kind of reflects the 40 days that Jesus spent in the desert as he was tempted by the enemy. It's also the 40 days that lead up to the death of Jesus. It's a time of focusing on reconciliation. It's also a time of looking into spiritual practices and maybe putting them into practice. And we're going to invite you to do that through things like reflection, focusing on reconciliation, and also fasting. So we as a church community are working at creating some intentional spaces to invite all of us to do this in community with one another. So February 28th to April 4th, we're going to be creating a space in the prayer chapel over the lunch hour from 11:30 to 1:30, where you can come and join us for an hour or however long you can be there of prayer and fasting. And when we say fasting, we're actually not talking about things like abstinence, which is a common thing as well or associated with fasting. Abstinence is staying away from something, maybe like social media, for example. But we're encouraging our community to maybe actually take a step away from food, whether it's for a morning, for just a portion of time like the lunch hour, or something else like that, whatever's safe for you in this season. So Pastor Kent will be facilitating those. You can also follow some of the guides that will be provided there. There's also going to be a prayer walk that you can do up here in the hub, where there will be art stations, but you can stop and reflect and pray as you look at the art. One of the other things we're going to be doing is a Bible reading plan through the whole Lent season as well, and that's going to start on the first day of Lent, which is February 22nd. And to get access to that, you can visit our resources page on the website, or you can follow us on social media. And if you haven't signed up for our email newsletter, that's a great place to get plugged in there as well, and you can do that all on our website. And finally, I mentioned reconciliation at the beginning. This is a season of, as I said, reflection. And maybe there's something in your life that God is calling you to. Maybe it's broken relationships, maybe it's a deep wound that you've experienced, or just simply some lifestyle habits that need to be addressed, and you can feel God calling you to maybe challenge those. And He wants to be invited into that process with you. And this is a great season to do that. So make sure that's something that's on your mind as well. Ask the Holy Spirit to bring those things to the surface so you can be reflecting on those in this season. So maybe everything that I've just gone through sounds a little bit foreign or maybe a little bit overwhelming. Well, our pastoral team would love to walk with you through this if that's something that you're looking for. So you can just reach out and we're happy to connect and help maybe answer some questions or give some more explanation to some of the things that we're doing. We would love to sit down and connect if that's what you need. I'm excited to jump into some of these practices. I hope you are too, and the rest of us here. So join us this season in Lent.